Dear friends, it's good that we are starting the legislation from today. The legislation topics will be a lot. Many people expressed how actually the legislation has to be read. You have got Mines Act, regulations, rules, circulars, MVTR, and other many bylaws. Okay? The Act is the mother of the entire legislation. Sometimes, for example, if you take mines manager, let us say, it is only an introduction I am giving you. The mines manager, apart from in section 17, you can also see in regulations and also somewhere in circulars, somewhere in MVTR, like many other places. Let us take drinking water. I think it must be section 19. The same drinking water will be dealt in detail in rules. So, coordinating different books and different scriptures becomes really difficult for a student who is practicing for the first time, though not for the seniors. We have started a new way. It's not a new way, this is probably the correct way. Teaching legislation, what we will do in all the coming topics, we will select each and every line, that is important line, not that what do you mean by a man, what do you mean by a day, all these small things we will leave, and certain important things what people are required to remember more. Those specific sections or subsections we will take, then explain it, and also the related regulations or rules or circulars also will be dealt at a stretch in the same PowerPoint presentation. The notes also will be more or less similar, and the questions also will be given. I wish you all best of luck. And some people have asked me over Facebook, sir, do we have to by heart circulars? No, you need not. And some people asked whether it is for underground legislation, underground metal. So, what we will be doing, there are many things in common, like definitions. It is common, more or less, everybody. In underground coal, let us take the ventilation. The ventilation standards are a bit different for coal and a bit different for metal. There we will be dealing it separately by giving a mention. Whereas coming to access and egress or any other such things, most of the material is common. So our learning will be under three categories. One is common, means every person appearing whatever legislation has to go through that common topic essentially. That's common for everybody, whether coal, metal, open cast, underground, whatever you call. The next one is coal specific, and while dealing the coal specific, we will also say coal come metal underground. So it is common for both. Wherever it is totally different, like stoping. Stoping, it is not there in coal. There we will be giving a separate lecture. So I wish you best of luck. You need not worry what are all the books to be read, but follow carefully whatever we are saying, print, preserve, and enjoy. Let us start. One more thing, lastly, the questions we are going to give in exam with a twisted manner. Twisted means I will not ask you what is a mine, but I will ask you such a question whether the condition is mine or not. Okay, surely you will enjoy it. Lot of debates I am expecting. All the best. Let us start. Now, there are many other definitions, but we will start with agent. The word agent is actually the next to owner, or you can call him more or less a owner, except for enjoying the profits. He is the person purporting. Purporting means he is acting on his behalf. The agent is a person who is nominated by the owner, or he can be appointed, or owner himself can be agent, and an agent does not have specific appointment by. Okay, he is a person either nominated or purported on behalf of the owner. The reason is the owner all the time cannot really come there and see. The agent has to be there. So the agent can be there. What for he has to do? Whatever I am giving you highlighted condition, like you see, this is the thing in dark. Those things it is very important for you to remember. You remember CMD, yes, means CMD is chairman come managing directors. That is very easy. C means control, M is management, D is direction, and S is supervision. These are the four things what an agent has to do. To be frank, you will be confused a lot. The duties of manager are also same. The duties of agent are also same. But remember, you should not call them as duties. They are the responsibilities. The responsibility means, I will give you an example. Your father's responsibility is to see that you study, or maybe to see that you lead your life in a peaceful way. That is his responsibility. But it is your duty to lead it. Means you are the doer. Your father is not the doer. He will not come and work on your behalf. But it is his responsibility. He can say, no, 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 I don't know what this fellow is going to do. My job is over. Let that fellow do. No, that he cannot say. But his basic responsibility lies in guiding you properly. That is the responsibility. Whereas duty is that you have to do. There is nobody else to do. That is the very thin difference between a responsibility and a duty. Okay? With this, remember CMD, control, management, direction, and supervision. Next comes committee. One more thing, there are no duties of agent. They will say what agent has to do, all the different, some long line is there, what we are giving there. Agent, to be frank, he has to do everything. Okay? Now, what is committee? Committee is constituted under section 12. Once we come to section 12, we will be dealing with it. Now we are not dealing with the committee because in the order of definitions committee has come. I have talked about committee. Please remember, section means always act. If it is Mines Act, that is section under Mines Act. If it is Motor Vehicle Act, that is the section of that act. So whatever is written in the act of anything, it is called a section. Regulation is regulation, rule is rule. Okay? Now, this section 12 about committees has got its relation with the rules in chapter 2. Chapter 2 in Mines Rules, it deals with the committee, which we will be dealing separately in the coming videos. One more thing, you have to essentially remember this. Please see this. Boards and committees are totally different. Boards are for examinations, etc., and technical matters, and committees are also for technical matters, but more concerned with operational matters and grievances. The difference you will be knowing once we deal with committee. The committees are dealt in your rules, whereas the boards are mentioned about the who should be in the board, what are their duties, they are mentioned in the regulations. Once we come there, we will be doing it. Here I will be frequently using this word OAM. This is OAM. What is OAM? Owner, agent and manager. You see, friends, I am a very lazy old man. So you should excuse me. I will be using shortcuts. So OAM means owner, agent or manager. If I say OA, owner and agent, I will not call OM. A will always be there. Don't worry about that. Now, this employed is a very critical thing. The first thing says manager himself is employed. Please remember, he is employed by owner or agent. So manager also is employed. Obviously, all your under managers or foreman or assistant manager all are employed. Can be by or with the knowledge of manager. Means, let us say yourself, maybe Mr. Pardasarathi or maybe Kondaya, you are the manager. You can sign and say, Mr. You are the man. Okay, right. You are appointed. That is by you. With the knowledge is also there. Every person you need not go and meet and give appointment order. Sometimes it will be appointed and an information will be given to the manager. That is with the knowledge of manager. Without the knowledge of manager, no person can be appointed. Next is whether for wages or not. Whether you are working for wages or you are working freely because you are a very generous man, even then you are said to be employed and it should be with the knowledge of manager. Remember that OA are not employed means owner and agent are not employed. It starts from manager. Okay, owner and agent are not employed. Who are all the persons included under employed? The people working in operations, what you know, your mines, your trucks, shovels, drag lines, dumpers, granite mines or underground mines, ventilation, everywhere, they are all employed. People working in dispatch, transport and sand gathering stations can be working in development and construction also. Now, why the red line that you should essentially remember? Excluding construction of buildings, roads, wells not directly connected with future mining operations. Let us say in your township you are making one road. Unfortunately some fellow gets injured. You cannot call that mine, although that area belongs to mining, it is not mining. Okay, so not directly connected with future mining operations. Are the mining operations getting affected if you don't put that road? No, it's not connected with mining operations. But if there is a road you are making from your pellet plant or maybe beneficiation plant to the mines for some trucks to flow, that is the road connected for the future mining operations. That comes under mine. Now, loading and dispatch, office of the mine. Now, working in welfare, sanitary, watch and ward within the premises are employed. Your people working on the watchman, he may not go into the mine, but he is employed. Okay, if something happens, you are responsible as a manager. If you are not taking care, please take care of them within the premises. And welfare also, like welfare where you are working in canteen, working in underground mines, you will be making some stemming material. I don't know nowadays whether they are doing it or not. During our time, they were preparing separately some 20-30 people every day, and they used it to distribute some roti, egg, and singarin. I don't know whether they are doing it or not. Excluding residential area, again you say the same fellows working in welfare, sanitary, and watch and ward in residential area of township, it doesn't come under mine. Who is employed? It is continued. Persons working in preparatory or incidental works connected with mining operations. Incidental means to operate your mine, you need some welding room. Your welder will not go and operate in the mine, but you need a welding, you need a workshop, and these are the works connected incidental to the mining operations. And next one is, now here the employed is over until here. Now, inspector includes DM means district magistrate. Means your district magistrate has got powers of inspector. Why? Sometimes, unfortunate for unforeseen conditions, the inspector may not be available immediately due to his preoccupation. There must be some emergency where within a few tens of minutes or half an hour somebody has to take a decision, or something has to be done, abandonment or closure, whatever it is. Under such conditions, the district magistrate has got full powers of the inspector. Surely he may not be coming and inspecting and ask you to put a support here or do a truck there, go there, but he has got all the powers of district magistrate, has got all the powers of inspector. What is a mine? Now we are coming to the definition of the mine. A mine, whatever you are imagining, the moment I say mine, you will be remembering daily your workplace, wherever you are going, you are drilling, blasting, meeting some fellow, doing some work, all that is mine, fine, included. But it includes prospecting and exploration also. If you are already doing some prospecting, what prospecting? Your geologists may be coming and measuring something, they may be doing mapping, some survey is going on, some exploratory drilling is going on, or maybe in a virgin area adjacent to your mine in the lease area, they may be doing some geophysical works. All this is people working in mine. The bracket I have given already done also included. It means there may be a big hole of prospecting, some trench they have made. They have not provided some safety to it. Even that trench what they made some 2-3 years back is also a mine. Not that, sir, nobody is going. Why we have to include in mine? If that fellow had fallen inside and broken his leg, what I can do? No. Already made also is a mine. Please remember that. Borings and borewells are also mine, provided they are not in the township. Okay? All shafts being are sunk means already shaft sinking is over, that is no doubt. Every small boy will tell that is a mine. But shafts which are under sinking can be half meter, 1 meter, or even started. They would have brought machinery, they would have put some drawings there, done some survey, put some peg marks where they have to do all this winding room. All this area, whether shaft sinking is done or not, it is mine. Conveyors, ropeways, and all the things. Railways, tramways in or adjacent and belonging to mine. Please remember, as far as the railways are concerned, if they are belonging to mine in railway also, what happens is the companies have got their own railway. If I know JSW, I think Jindal Steel Works in Torragallu, I think they have their own railway. But the engine of the railways comes and pulls them, something like that. So if that line belongs to these people, it is mine. All electrical substations. And this point, what I underlined, you should remember. Sometimes, in some places, especially in small mines, they will dump some material separately. They will take it from adjacent Ramaya or maybe Hussein or maybe somebody Daniel or somebody. They will take one area for dumping some material. All proprietary rights of the land are with that fellow. He is no way connected with the mine. But he is somewhere near the mine, some 2 kilometers or 4 kilometers, somewhere near the mine, here and there. If you are using that area occupied by you exclusively, occupied means you will not be putting a big shed and other things, you are using it under some agreement, that is a mine. You cannot say, sir, sorry, I don't know, that area belongs to this fellow, please punish him. I don't know anything. No, you can't say that. It is a mine. Coke oven processes, there is a mine. And open cast workings are mines, that is understood, but where the mineral searching is going on is also a mine. Now, now you people must be getting it out. What is this? Sir has not covered that 6 meters height, 15 meters for coal. That comes under the definition of mine exemptions. That some 7, 8, 9, 40, 45, 46, the sections are not applicable. We will be dealing with it there, not now. What are the duties of owner? That agent is over, now comes to owner. Owner and mines manager for all practical purposes are same. One fellow has got the responsibility and another man has got become the duty. That's why they will not call it as duties of manager. They will call it not responsibilities of manager, it is duties. Here also for the case of owner, it is duty. You go through all these things, that is story is same. Now, important points of this I will read, but you can go through this and read it nicely. Sublessee is also a contractor. Then DMMR means Draft Metalliferous Mines Regulations. Please remember that. So MMR is 1961. Draft is 2018, I suppose. 18 or 19, I suppose. 18, 17, whatever it is. Or 19 recently they have done. So it is from that. As per that DMMR, it is Regulation 39 and CMR 37. You need not be very serious in by-hearting 37, 39. No, not needed. Don't worry about that. But only to indicate you, this is verbatim same. Means whatever is mentioned in Regulation 39 of DMMR and in CMR 37, it is the same. In MMR 1961, there is nothing like duties of owner. Okay. What are the duties? These are all the list I have given. Now, one important point, eliminate, control and minimize risk. I request you to by heart this. I have not asked you anything to be by hearted. You please by heart that CMD and S and this ECM, that is eliminate, control and minimize. Now, let us say some snake has come into your house. To give you a clear example, what you will be doing, first of all, you should try to drive away that snake. I don't want killing. You should not kill animals, okay? You have to eliminate means you have to drive away the snake. Then control. You see that no other snakes come. Can you minimize the risk? Can you see, okay, now only one snake has come. Let us see not more than two snakes enter a house. So, minimizing means that. But your order of, you should also minimize. When, if you are staying in the center of a forest, let us say, you have to minimize, but first the snake has come into your house. The danger has come into your minds. So, will you minimize or eliminate? You have to first eliminate, drive away the snake, remove the danger in the minds, then control. Control how? Now, snake example will not come. You have to see that if it is still flaring, you have to reduce it. Then minimize the risk. This is the order of priority, and you can expect some questions from our internal exam, and probably if DGMS likes, he can give here also. How do you eliminate or minimize? How do you means not technically? He says, these are all the duties of owner. Please remember, not mines manager. The duties of owner, he has to make means not that he will sit with a paper and pen says, or this is how mine design. You should be involved in the mine design, communication, how you will communicate, suitable ergonomic conditions. Ergonomics means about the working conditions like temperature must be normal, you should have good ventilation, all that is ergonomic. Then the remaining points you can read, ensure commission, all this, ground stability to provide two exits, this is important. Even in access and egress, the underground people will know it, you should have two entries, all the time maintained, okay? Next, what are the duties, further duties? Ensure regular monitoring, everywhere you can see all the duties of mines manager only to see, he says ensure. Ensure means go and say daily ask mines manager, fellow, have you drawn that ventilation plan? Have you taken the measures to do that? All that are ensuring. Whereas mines manager has to do it. This man has to ensure. Tomorrow you cannot say, sir, I have already paying 5 lakhs or 2 lakhs to mines manager. The fellow is very smart. I thought he will do this, but he didn't do. No, then owner also will be sued. He will also be issued notice. So these are the responsible ensures. Duties of owner is ensuring all these things. Then even compliance. This is important, friends. To take corrective action if manager etc. report non-compliance by a person. Most of the times, the dismissal or taking severe action against a person lies with the owner. Generally, you please don't try to compare small mines where they produce 100 cubic meters of color granite or 200 tons of limestone or 500 tons of some other, that drilling mud they use, no? In Kadapa or some other area they do, barites. No, don't compare with that. This clause mostly is for big mines where lot of network is there. The manager will come and say, sir, this fellow Ved Kumar, he is only lecturing. He is not following any precautions. Please take action. The owner cannot say, no, he is a good man. He is doing nice job. Don't punish. No, he should be punished. Suitable action, not that punished means he will be hanged. No, he should be dealt with by the owner. Again here I continued. Important point is where physical, chemical and biological hazards. What are biological hazards? Malaria, dengue, or even now if you take COVID, spread of COVID, if it is possible in an area, he has to inform workers. Not that inform workers and keep quiet. You should also, there you have seen where eliminate, control and minimize. That he should do here also. That is the primary Bible for it. Eliminate, control and minimize. You cannot reverse it. Please remember that. I am talking about this eliminate, control and minimize many times. You can expect lot of questions on this in examination I am going to upload. Please don't copy, friends. Getting marks with me is no way important. That your conscious should know how many marks you should get. And remember, you answer sincerely after reading my notes. And one more important point is this. training system system to accurately know names working in any given time. What does it mean? Let us say there is a second shift or third shift or first shift. Some unfortunate incident happens in some area, underground, let us say. The owner should have a ready-made system to say, yes, how many people are there? A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. What happened to K? Sir, K has come out half an hour before. Where is L? L has gone just now down, sir. That system should be there. The system shall be prepared and shall be the responsibility, and also it is the duty of the owner. Okay, friends, I have already taken 25 minutes. It's a very fast way of doing. I am assuring you, in legislation, around 150 videos are expected. They may be lengthy, and be prepared for the examinations in July. That is optional. Some 50-60 rupees it will cost. That is internet charges, and some 5-6 people involved in this have to be paid. That is not free. Please excuse me. You have to pay that, and for 2 hours you have to write exam. Immediate result will come. Your percentage, where you are faring well, where you are weak, and your answer sheet, and your different excellent gadget. So I request you to read well the notes what I am attaching, answer the questions, then get ready. And I request you to put the comments on WhatsApp. What is happening on Facebook? You are only putting a finger like this, or maybe putting like this, or thali. I am not understanding what you mean. I know that you are only applauding me, but I need comments through Facebook, whether good or bad. Even if it is good, you need not inform. I will be happy if you can say, sir, please add this, or speak loudly, or speak slowly, all that. Okay, friends, I thank you and enjoy your day. Be careful. All the best.